Well, the family of former Padre icon Tony Gwynn is getting ready to auction another collection of artifacts from the Hall of Famer's personal collection during MLB All-Star Week in Philadelphia. And joining me now with a look at some of the collection pieces, we've got Scott Keeney, founder and CEO of The Realist, the company hosting the auction. First of all, Scott, thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Of course, thanks for having us.
I mean, I'm just looking at some of the things you have on the desk, and I'm like, I don't have the white gloves. You see how I don't have the gloves? He
came
does.
Prepared.
So he's going to be touching all the things. Okay, talk to us about what you brought here today.
It's incredible. We have some incredible grails, right? These are mementos from history that the family has decided it's time to move on from. They've kept some core elements, but the rest has been sitting in storage. So we have items like his 1994 All-Star ring, which of course was the season that he could have batted over 400 if the season continued. His final 2001 ring, autographed commemorative baseballs, game-used gloves, hitter's hands, even. We didn't pick this up on the way down.
Yeah, I was going to say.
the tribute sign when they did the Tony Gwynn Memorial Freeway on the 15 here outside of Poway, that's actually on his drive from the stadium. This was the one that they gave him to honor. Of course, you can see the real one on the freeway. So some really fun items across every level.
You know what's interesting is that these are pieces that for any crazy fan, right, would be like, oh, they would just die to grab a hold of one of these pieces. And you just said they were just hanging out in storage.
Sitting in storage, right?
Oh,
like there's just,
goodness.
I mean, think of all the milestones, especially Tony Gwynn had, right? Like it'd be impossible to display. So it's really fun. And they wanted to keep the legacy alive and give fans that always asking for things the opportunity to own these pieces of history and kind of caretake for them and spread the story of who Tony was and how amazing an individual he was.
And I think you mentioned that these are pieces of history. So to pass them on along for the people who also love Tony Gwynn so much. Mr. Padre, talk to me about, okay, because I would have no idea. Tell me, how much would these go for?
We'll see. We start everything at $1, including items. And a crazy fact is in our last auction, Tony now owns the highest sales price of any baseball player ever for a Gold Glove and Silver Slugger award. So it just shows Tony, despite being in, like people would think New York or LA, San Diego, right, has had it in all-time records. So we will see. I mean, it really is dependent on what people think. If they think it's worth 20 bucks, if they think it's worth $200,000, right? It's gonna, like, the market dictates it, and it's a fair chance for everybody.
Oh my goodness. Well, when you put it that way, you say it's a fair chance for everyone. I mean, that's kind of exciting. That's just like, hey, anyone can take part in this. How do they, if someone was interested in taking part in the auction, what do they have to do?
They just log on to therealist.com and you can see all of the items. And again, there's so many fun things. He loved playing golf, so there's a bunch of golf items. And there's just fun mementos. Like, of course, there's like all-time grails that are Hall of Fame worthy, like these rings. But if you're just a Tony fan and you like golf, you might pick up some of his golf shoes or his golf clubs or something.
God.
And how cool is that on the course to be like, yeah, these were Tony's.
Absolutely. And wait, I don't think we got to see, like, you've got the baseball bat. What is this?
This one is crazy. So his wife, Alicia Gwynn, has just been, she was one of the people that really had foresight for a long time in memorabilia. So she actually made these like commemorative displays called hitter's hands, where she molded his hands, put a Louisville Slugger on. It rotates around, so it's very displayable. It's not like you have to find a frame for it. And there was only 30 of these made, and this one is numbered 19, which of course is his jersey number. Oh, man. So the most valuable one. So really cool items that we have up. And again, something for every category and every level. And our goal is to keep Tony's legacy alive, and we do it through these physical artifacts. Okay,
very cool. I do have to ask, I know we're talking about Tony here, but you also have an item from Shohei Ohtani online right now. Can you give us any details about that?
Yeah, we have an item. We actually have his, probably what we think is going to set the all-time record for baseball footwear. His first ever cleats from his game in the Tokyo series in Japan. And these are just incredible, signed in kanji by Shohei. They still have dirt. His first game as a major league player in the Tokyo Dome, coming off the World Series, between the World Series, just so much history. So yeah, we've got some really fun stuff up on the site.
It's up for auction right now.
It's up right now.
Do we know what the last bid was?
Last I saw was around $16,000. It launched a couple days ago, but you know, people are estimating it to be in the, you know, hundreds of thousands, if not maybe 7 figures. For a pair of shoes.
my nervous laughter, I'm like, that's kind of out of my price range. But
you never know. But we're actually doing a contest where if you guess the price and you're right, where you actually get 1% of the winning price. So anybody can participate. We've got a microsite up. It's fun. We're trying to give back to everybody.
Listen, I can guess.
You can guess and
guess. Oh,
get some
sorry.
cash.
That was my mic that I just touched. Brad Wills can also guess. We're good at these things. Anyway, Scott, thank you so much. And you know what? We'll put the information up on our website, so if people want to take part in it, they can connect to The Realist. So thank you again for being here.
Thank you, guys.